game is over. Lakers furious.
Did John Morant just get ejected?
Whoa! I don't know if I've ever seen this. Whoa!
So what I'm doing right now is I'm stalling.
These are times referees ruin the NBA. And first, Anthony Edwards was about to pull off the greatest play of the season when the refs ruined everything.
Ant off the feed, and Anthony Edwards showing that Ants can kill.
They're going to call the foul on Anthony Edwards.
Wow! Wow, nobody in this building can believe it.
It was ridiculous.
The refs really blew the whistle when Anthony's ass was above dude's head. The fans couldn't believe they ruined such an iconic moment. Neither could Anthony.
Was that a charge? The zebras, man. I don't know. If I'm refereeing that game and you dunk on someone like that, I'm not calling a charge.
But that was just a play. Sometimes refs ruin entire games like they did to LeBron James.
Top gets it. James on the drive, gets in the paint, layup, missed it. And the game is over. Lakers furious. They thought he was fouled. But Jimmy, and it's now overtime.
And when I saw that, I thought LeBron just choked a game winner like usual. But not only was the ref standing right next to the play, Tatum bitch slapped LeBron, got away with it, and it had Lakers stealing cameras just to prove it. It didn't matter though. There was no call. And the Celtics blew him out in overtime to win the game. But what's funny is, Tatum wouldn't even admit the refs made a mistake.
Did you think you made contact with him?
The last 2 minutes in overtime, it was a blur.
Stop the cap.
Look at Tatum, man. Straight capping in 4K. But this wasn't the only time that refs ruined games with a horrible call on the last play. Damian Lillard's referee experience almost made him tear up.
Cost us game, man.
Has it in his hands. With Portland down 2. Lillard splits the D, drives, and looks like it should have been a goaltend. It should have been a goaltend. No call. That absolutely looked like it should have been a goaltend. Absolutely 100% was a goaltend.
Everybody, except the refs, knew that shot should have counted. Even the other team admitted the call should have been made. The refs ruined what could have been one of Dame's best plays ever. But what they did for Giannis Antetokounmpo made me think he paid the refs. Because when the Bucks were up against OKC and Westbrook tied the game with this.
Westbrook checked by Snell. He pulls up, he fires, he scores! Tie game!
I would have accepted if the Bucks came down and made a legit game-winning play. But this happened.
Antetokounmpo, checked by Houston. He'll drive, he scores.
Officiating. He's out of bounds.
Clearly, he stepped out of bounds. We should be going to overtime.
Alright, how can you be literally right next to the play and not see Giannis's 12-inch step completely out of bounds? It cost OKC the game on a shot that wasn't even supposed to count. I didn't think it could get any worse until a ref made a call so bad it cost Anthony Davis a $25,000 fine. Wait, hold on, man. Everything started all right with AD throwing down dunks. But the refs must have been jealous of his unibrow or something, because they wouldn't call fouls on anybody hitting him.
Good setup. Anthony, he thinks he's getting bumped underneath, and I don't disagree with him.
Even the commentators knew the refs were tripping. No wonder why AD was trying to square up. But AD's teammates held him back, calmed him down, and the game went on happily ever after, until the very next play.
And they're shooting a healthy 54%. Butler sets it up. Towns met up top, but he's going to the free throw line. And AD's going to watch it, and he just is out of the game. Unbelievable.
Oh my God, AD was about to murder the ref. That turned things from a close game to his team losing by 18 points. But the worst of it all came when AD got slapped with a $25,000 fine for verbal abuse. I can see how the refs wouldn't like that. But the refs definitely didn't like Tim Duncan, turning them into a Halloween costume. The entire situation happened because a referee banned laughing.
Pause. There he misses the free throw. And a technical foul called. I think it's on Tim Duncan sitting on the bench. Somebody on the bench for the Spurs. Yep, it's Duncan, who was unhappy with the lack of a call or a call earlier. And he said something to Joe Crawford. Now, Crawford, as we said, one of the best in the business, but he also has maybe the quickest technical in the NBA of all the officials. That's the second technical, which is an automatic ejection. As we've been showing you, Duncan's been laughing. Maybe Crawford felt he was showing him up by constantly laughing.
Yeah. And why was Duncan laughing in the first place? Because that bald dude literally told Duncan they should fist fight. I definitely would have paid to see that. Now, if I was Duncan, I probably would have just walked up to dude like, Michael Jordan! But once the league found out the ref was trying to Jake Paul NBA players, they suspended him for the rest of the season. Fined him $100,000. Joey admitted the situation changed his entire life. Regardless though, Duncan took the beef so personally, he turned dude into a Halloween costume. I don't blame him though, because the refs have only gotten worse with ridiculous ejections. Rasheed Wallace got ejected just for looking at a ref.
Yep. Timeout LA. Whack! Get out! Get away from me, Steve. Get away from me, Steve. He didn't say a word. Technical foul, Wallace. He's gone. No, not right. I asked him 3 times to stop staring at me to try to intimidate me. I'm done. He's gone.
I mean, I'd be scared of a grown man with a bald spot too. Ew. But recently, when I saw AD get kicked out just for tying his shoe,
AD's been tossed.
and Ja Morant get ejected just for talking to his fan,
Ja Morant just get ejected?
I knew the refs lost their damn mind. At least Ja hopped on FaceTime to let the fan know the refs were ass. But Kevin Durant got away with one of the worst ref mistakes in NBA history. It was Rockets versus Warriors, 2 of the best teams in the NBA. So everybody knew it'd be a thriller to the end. Now, everybody was hoping things would be fair too, but in overtime, with the score tied up, one of the dumbest ref mistakes in history was made.
It's Durant. Makes a move, lost the ball, tries to get it, saves it. Saved him outside Curry. 2.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Steph hitting a midi? How's that controversial at all? Dude can hit shots from the parking lot. Well, it's because KD was damn near in the parking lot when he saved the ball. Dude had both feet so far out of bounds, even Stevie Wonder would have made that call. And he's blind. KD's literally got hockey sticks for legs. There's no way the refs didn't see that. So that's why the entire NBA was clowning the refs. KD even knew the refs were stupid.
Did you know how far out of bounds you were?
Oh, yeah.
Could you believe you didn't get the whistle?
I could believe it because the refs missed a lot, so you can easily fool them.
And one NBA legend claimed the refs were Warriors fans.
If you're not watching KD take 4 steps out of bounds,
right,
you must be a fan of the Golden State Warriors.
All this criticism had the refs fed up. So one ref dropped a diss track towards the fans.
Wait a minute, stop the nonsense and just listen. We are not blind, we have 20/20 vision. Missed a few calls doesn't mean we are arrogant. To help Golden State, me not showing our favoritism.
And the basketball gods above gave the Rockets an opportunity to make things right on the next possession. Harden called game.
Down to 3, down to 2, it's a 3. Good! Good! He got it!
But he got lucky that time. Most games, the refs are doing whatever they can to sabotage him. They get in the way of his passes.
And it hits the referee.
He doesn't get foul calls.
I feel like if he doesn't seek the foul, he can still score there.
That honestly is a foul, though. That's a foul.
But the dumbest thing refs did to him ruined an entire game.
Harden the steal, and the dunk. Oh, he missed it! No, that was...
Alright, as we can see, the dunk definitely went in, but I mean, the Rockets are up 13. There's no way that dunk will even matter in the end, right? Yeah, they lost by those 2 points. And the Rockets were so pissed, they literally filed protests to replay the game. This made the entire world think the Rockets were delusional for choking, and claiming one dunk made the difference. No matter what anybody said though, it's still ridiculous that everything came down to them losing by just those 2 points. But one of the craziest calls I've ever seen an NBA ref make was giving a team 4 points for free?
Plumlee, what hands? Was he on the end line? He was! Oh no, the call's overruled! And the Hornets keep it. Boy, a lot going on. Let's see.
Wade is on the line while he touches the ball.
Oh, and someone just got a technical. There's some confusion. This is nutty. The Hornets down by 10. We think they have possession of the ball. Yet Wade touched it in his foot. His left foot was out of bounds. So that meant the ball was dead right there and should be Hornets ball. But we've got a technical. Oh! And Davis, the former Tar Heel, just gave one back. He gave 3 points to the Hornets, make it 4. And for some reason, the Hornets get 3 points. And a free throw. Wow. A 4-point possession.
What a turn of events.
Oh my goodness.
The Cavs are arguing that the whistle was blown before Davis touched Rozier. Right there. You see the whistle was blown. Oh my, Hornets get a break.
I watched this like 10 times, and I still don't know how a call gets messed up this bad. Dude was literally out of bounds. The play is over right there. So how the hell does any shot after that count for anything? Now, this story was kept quiet, because I mean, both teams were ass, and it was just a meaningless regular season game. What refs did to Paul George, though, ruined an entire NBA playoffs. It was Game 6 of Thunder vs. Jazz, and with OKC down 3-2, it was win or go home. Paul George was determined, but with the game coming down to the final minutes, him wanting to save the day led to the first ridiculous ref mistake.
George, and it might be a 3-point shot.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
Let's see. It's going to be 3 free throws for Paul George on the foul. And now they're going to change their mind and say it's on the gather.
Now what's crazy is the refs had it right the first time, calling it a foul for 3 free throws. So to change it when the replay's that obvious was unbelievable. But either way, the Thunder had another chance to save their season. And well,
now here he comes around Paul George. Got Gobert up in the air, didn't get the foul call. Oh boy.
On the exact same shot, the refs messed up the call again. This time, dude was literally riding him. How is that not called? Refs literally looked at PG and said,
I mean, that's a bad shot.
Right there, the Thunder lost the game and were eliminated, all because of the refs. But I'm sure Playoff P would have just choked later in the playoffs anyways. Besides, it was only the first round. What refs did during the NBA Finals lost the team a championship. One of Michael Jordan's most iconic plays wasn't even supposed to happen. The refs let it happen because they let him do whatever he wanted and believed anything he said.
Michael, I didn't see your hands on him, Michael. Yeah. But I believe you.
You did.
But I believe you.
The refs were scared to call anything on Jordan. I mean, dude would damn near travel on every single play. But no moment was more obvious that refs let Jordan get away with things than the 1998 NBA Finals. Everybody knew Jordan never let a championship series even get to a Game 7. And with his Bulls up 3-2, nobody was willing to risk ending Jordan's finals winning streak, especially not the refs. So even though the Jazz weren't going down without a fight and stayed in the lead, with them up 1 and a chance to win the game, the refs let things slide.
Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it.
Stolen by MJ. Bulls down 1.
17 seconds. One from championship number 6.
The Bulls can win it right here. Unbelievable.
Jordan a drive. Fires.
Just look at Jordan's hand. All over his defender and sent dude flying?
Watch Jordan's left hand here as he gives Russell the push. Referee can't see that.
This has been a controversy since it happened, where many claimed it was a push-off, should have been an offensive foul, and the Jazz won. Steph Curry admitted it was a push-off. Brian Russell, the man who got pushed off, admitted it was a push-off.
Did you ever say total push-off?
You know, they didn't call it, so...
But you say it to him?
I said it when he did it.
Even his legendary teammate John Stockton admitted it was a push-off.
John Stockton, did Michael Jordan push off?
Without a doubt, he pushed off.
But at the end of the day, the refs didn't call it, and it led to one of the most iconic shots in NBA history.
Now, everybody say I pushed off. Bullshit. The man his energy was going that way. I didn't have to push him that way.
Damn, what an emotional moment. Just like when players suffered career-ending injuries, cried during interviews, and became victims to murders. This video is that crazy. I know you want to click it, man. It's right here, and it's free. Things couldn't be easier. I'll see you there. Click it.